baseball. It is said it's just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
A great start to the weekend. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He takes a knee-high fastball.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring a game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order, and now the Yankees will see what they can. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-1, here it comes. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Trout is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. Looking at the stats, I'm so impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the American League coming into this game. And when you're doing that, you catch just about everybody's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Richards is ready. Here's the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And the inning is over. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Way in front of that fastball. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
So, he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now, I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in now, Lincoln Cheney, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Now here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So a good job there as he opens up the 3rd inning with a 2-base hit. And we check out the Angels leaders in that category to find that he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Previous history with Luis Severino, he's 1 for 3. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. In now for the Angels, Carlos Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carlos Perez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Brandon Drury will bat next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now batting, Greg Bird, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Liner toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Cozart has a play. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Richards comes set. Here it is on 0-2. It's 1-2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. Striding in once again, Ian Kinsler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Trout has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
So 2 gone in the inning now, and here's Justin Upton. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a liner. Foul. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. No balls and 1 strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. Richards peers in. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Pujols is there, and the side is retired. Ready now for L.A., Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. To third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Lincoln Cheney. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cole Calhoun. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Cozart, base runner at first with 1 out. Ready with the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Torreyes gloves it. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Standing in, Brendan Drury hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, Greg Bird. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark. especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he fouls this one off. Richards is ready. Here's the 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Albert now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hit on the ground to short, and he's safe. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim sat down on strikes thus far. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Angels strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Riding in once again, Ronald Torreyes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. A feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stead either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Gardner on third with 2 out. To 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Justin Upton now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-1. Hit to third. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 7.
Digging in and looking for more, Zach Kozar. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Zach Kozar is the 2nd out in the 7th inning.
Designated hitter, Lincoln.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lincoln Cheney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits to this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton going back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped high in the air. Kinsler is there. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ready for another shot now.
Didi Gregorius.
He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
There's not a hotter hitter in all of baseball, folks. As the guy on the mound can attest, he's seeing everything they're throwing at him well right now, and he's not missing them either.
Now batting,
Brandon Drury will bat next. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. On the ground to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
first baseman number
Digging in
33.
once again, Greg Bird. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Fouled off. High pop-up. Cozart moving to his left. And the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Albert Pujols is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Ready once again, Carlos Perez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fouled away. Line to the right side. Well, right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Jose Alvarez.
And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth. Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you could get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And he'll dive back in safely. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Trout. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Into the second deck and gone. Two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. 29 home runs for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well, so I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Back in the Big Apple now as we are set for what remains of this presentation of baseball on the show. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Severino is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Angels down to their last strike. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score tonight. The New York Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Luis Severino wins his league-leading 10th game of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Garrett Richards pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
4 runs on 6 hits.